Songs that blow up on social media aren't anything new. I mean, word of mouth is literally how things spread around, but with social media specifically, it's a lot more complex in how things get shared. We have algorithms, For You pages, and many other terms to help showcase what's on our front page. Some random song may just get shown to thousands of people and blow up, while some amazing songs may have gotten pushed down by the algorithm, being barely shown to anyone. My point is, it takes making a good thing and having good luck in order for it to gain popularity. With today's video, we're gonna go over a song that recently blew up on TikTok and social media in general. And for any Love Live fans watching this is quite a shock for us. You see this? This is AiScream, a cross-group collab between 3 groups in the Love Live series. For those unaware, Love Live is a multimedia franchise starring multiple groups of school idols as they perform and sing songs. Many of you watching this might know them for their anime series, such as School Idol Project and Sunshine, and that makes sense. It's their most popular form of media, but remember that they're a multimedia series, meaning it isn't just anime they're limited to. They make songs outside the anime, music videos outside the anime, real-life collaborations, and radio podcasts, which is where we can dive into the origin of AiScream. Over the past decade Love Live has been around, it's created multiple school idol groups that each do their own thing. Most have their own anime, and while technically connected in the main world, they're in their own space, and it's only with certain promotion pieces and games that they actually interact with each other. So when AiScream was created in the radio program in 2024 featuring 3 girls from different groups, it was intriguing. Let's go over the cast though. The 3 members that make up AiScream are Ruby Kurosawa from Aqua, Aimu Urahara from Nijigasaki, and Shiki Wakana from Liela. If you'd like to know more about them, they each have their own anime series they're a part of. Ruby appears in Love Live Sunshine, Aimu appears in the Love Live Nijigasaki anime, and Shiki Wakana appears in Love Live Superstar. Now, I wasn't able to find much footage of the actual radio program besides some snippets of songs they covered, but this radio program was actually pretty popular, enough to the point that a solo single album for them was planned to release in January of 2025. Along with that, a live event was planned for them in May of that same year. Fast forward to January 2025, their single was released, and it was pretty good. Now, the popularity wasn't at all where it is now, but in the Love Live space, it was a pretty well-received song. Their single releasing was the first step towards it blowing up, and in order to move to what actually caused the blow up, we got transitioned to the Love Live Asia tour that occurred between October of 2024 to February of 2025. The important date to highlight is the Yokohama Asia tour, which was the last location for the tour. For each location they went to, they had a different cast, and Yokohama definitely got the best one as it not only had Muse return, but a ton of members from all the groups, including AiScream. At this point in time, AiScream's single had already been released, so they had their own segment during the live, where they performed their song, AiScream. And it was pretty good. Yeah, it was cool seeing them perform for the first time. The entire Asia tour was full of cross-group song performances, so having a cross-group that was specifically made to be one fit in pretty well. Okay, let's actually get to the part you're waiting for. While their performance was posted on social media multiple times, it wasn't until March 6th, where the official Love Live account on TikTok posted a segment of the AiScream song, and you probably recognize this part. So firstly, what exactly is happening in this segment? To avoid copyright, I'm gonna have to do my own version of the song, so bear with me. The segment begins with Ruby-chan, hi, nani ga suki? Translating to Ruby, what do you like? Or with the context of the song, what ice cream flavor do you love? Or what's your favorite? Ruby then says, Chokomito yorimo anata. Translating to, it's chocolate mint, but I love you more. The same thing is asked Aimu, who replies with strawberry flavor, but I love you more. And then it's shifted over to Shiki, who replies with cookie and creamu, but I love you more. This call and response segment was the first aspect of AiScream to be picked up by the public, and while there isn't a definitive timeline on what came first and who started the trend, I talked to a few of my friends who were there when it initially made the rounds. One thing I personally remember was that the Japanese side of TikTok was the first to pick it up, and some of my friends attest to that. Shoutouts to my friends, they helped me a lot with gathering info and also videos. Here's what people did. The earliest records I was able to find were pencil-drawn sketches of the AiScream trend, where you replace Ruby, Aimu, and Shiki with 3 other characters of your choice. Project Setguy and Bang Dream were ones that were frequently used at the start of the trend because they're all in the same realm of rhythm gacha games. Now over time, more and more people began watching this specific part of the AiScream song, to the point that non-Love Live fans and non-anime fans in general began to get attracted to this. More and more videos would be created with random characters inserted, or just for people to lip sync to because that's what people do. But why? Other Love Live songs were posted on TikTok, but they didn't receive the same attention as AiScream. It's not like those songs are bad, so what made AiScream different? Talking to people about this, there's multiple key reasons. 1, the easy template idea. This song is begging for self-inserts. A segment dedicated to 3 characters describing their favorite ice cream flavors is too easy to just say, this reminds me of these characters. It could be a random anime, dogs, Trump, and KSI, what the fuck? Go for the AiScream audio on TikTok and you'll easily see the amount of templates people create for this trend. The second reason is, well, because the song's actually good. It's cute, catchy, and their voices are all unique in a good way. As it goes from Ruby to Aimu to Shiki, the voices get deeper and deeper, and I personally like it a lot. And finally, the third reason, luck. This specific TikTok blew up in a way that came out of nowhere for everyone involved, even Love Live itself, which I'll get into soon. The song broke out of its intended audience, reaching the general public, which unfortunately created comments where it got called foul bait and only grown men like this shit. While depressing, it showed just how far it spread around. Random people were doing the trend on TikTok by just lip syncing to it, and it got over 100,000 likes on TikTok. Japanese people, American people, literally everyone was doing this shit. Even K-pop idols are doing it, that's how big it is. I'm not entirely sure of how the TikTok algorithm works, but it's very clear Love Live didn't purposely know this was gonna blow up. In fact, they were kinda late to the whole trend. It took a while before staff realized that, oh shit, this is popular, and began making social media posts regarding AiScream. They began making more TikToks about AiScream, had the series record AiScream, and pinned it to their page as of the day of this recording. I'm well aware of how TikTok can be used to spread stuff around, and as someone who uses social media, TikTok is the easiest one to spread shit around, for good or for bad. And this isn't the first time TikTok has done its thing to help push out a group/song. Indie artists know exactly how it feels to have their song suddenly blow up, and look at that, you got a successful music career if you're smart enough to maintain it. See, it's not just having good luck to be shown via the algorithm, you also gotta make sure you have good content to keep people maintained. Marketing, advertising, these things are important, and this is the part where I'm going to slightly bash on Love Live because as a Love Live fan, it's been incredibly jarring seeing Love Live become mainstream in a sense. Anyone overseas who's a Love Live fan probably knows that Love Live isn't at the popularity it used to be. With this resurgence of Love Live becoming popular, many people are like, oh my god, this is Love Live. I remember Muse and Aqua and Nico Nico Ni, completely ignoring the other groups such as Nijigasaki and Leela. Now I plan to actually talk about Love Live's poor attempts to market their groups later, but I really want to talk about the opportunity Love Live has here. Love Live has fucked up many aspects of their multimedia franchise. My friend Alpharia is very keen on pointing out that fact, especially of some of their games. A lot of their popularity came from their mobile games, School Idol Festival, and partially All-Stars. Once those shut down, the popularity of Love Live steadily decreased, but being real, their popularity was going down even before they died. Alpharia has been a Love Live fan since 2015, but new to the series since 2012, so he has a ton of experience witnessing Love Live's popularity. It's undeniable people will grow out of a series, especially when it's over a decade old now, but many series have evolved to keep up with the new generation. Love Live's had a problem with this, considering the fact that people still only remember Muse. I'm not gonna call out any explicit reasons that might have people disagreeing with me for now, but the fact Love Live is now in the eyes of the general public means something. Potential. I really do hope Love Live is able to look at the power social media has, because while they definitely taken advantage of the AiScream trend, I hope it doesn't end there. We know how trends work. After a month or so, it's gonna fall down, and I wonder if Love Live is smart enough to be able to repeat what happened. Here's my thoughts though. It's very clear that one of the biggest reasons this song blew up was the call and response segment. It allowed for limitless template ideas, and that's a key thing. I don't think it's just making more cross groups, even though I personally would love that. It's making songs that people will actually listen to and use. It's one thing to listen to a song and like it, but it's another to use that song for something. And that's not me saying Love Live songs don't have that potential. I used to make short music videos of their songs, don't at me. Think of all the songs that get used in edits or AMVs. That's the stuff I'm talking about. If you can make a song so good it has people making TikToks of them either lip singing or dancing to it, then you've done an amazing job. Think of K-pop songs. I've seen a ton of my friends record TikToks of themselves dancing to because the choreography for those songs is actually insane and amazing to watch. With TikTok and social media, people usually pick up the slack for it. They'll do the work for you. They'll make the AMVs. They'll make the funny videos of your song, but you gotta put in some effort, and I'm looking at you, Love Live. It took a couple weeks for you to even make a post showing people who these characters are. They don't even promote it in the way you think, only doing little shorts and TikToks and one post here and there. You'd think capitalizing on it would be the best course of action. This is the first time in a long while Love Live's presence has spread globally, but Love Live doesn't really seem to be taking advantage of it. I know Love Live hasn't really focused on the global side of things because they don't really need to, but there's a ton of potential in putting some focus into it, and they haven't for a good amount of years. Not to flex or have an ego, but it's mainly Love Live fans that are the reason why people know what the hell AiScream is and a larger picture of where they're from. There's video and comments helping people navigate through Love Live and advertising more of their songs. Shouts to Idol Astra and many others for doing a ton of work with advertising the series. Even I made a TikTok to help people understand what AiScream exactly was. It's bizarre. Some of you may be thinking I'm a little critical of Love Live, and that's fair. But as a Love Live fan who's seen numerous people call Love Live dead, I'm both happy and also sad to see that it was a complete accident that AiScream got to the point it is now. It is incredibly funny seeing the reactions to some of the characters though. A lot of people are calling the Love Live characters by the AiScream flavor, so Kuma-chan, the seiyuu of Shiki, is now called Cookie and Cream, and it's hilarious. I know by making this video barely a month in is kind of a bit too soon since we don't know where the trend can go from here, but I am glad that Love Live is back to the spotlight. It's been a while, and I'm glad it isn't Nico Nico Ni or any of the past stuff that Love Live was relevant for. Here's hoping Love Live actually does something with it, because if it slips by and lets the potential go to waste, then I'm gonna be disappointed. Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, that's all from me. I'm recording this when I'm sick, so I can't really speak fully. Wait, why am I wearing a mask indoors? Ashua-chan, hi. Nani ga suki? Chocominto. Yodimo anata. Other-chan. Other-chan. Hi. Nani ga suki? I can't pronounce the way Aimi does. I'm done.